Hello, people, and welcome to another edition of Dose of Drew. Tonight, we are just on this particular edition. This is just an unboxing. This was actually something I ordered from CJRB. Almost forgot what it was, believe it or not. But once I remembered, it was something that I have been excited about. First of all, don't know if there's any plastic on here. Oh, nope, I just started to take it off. So we'll save the knife for another day. All about CJRB Artisan Cutlery. Nice big bit. Not much in the box. But the do not eat unless you can't read. And more do not eat unless you can't read. Ooh. This, for those of you who do not know, is a special edition. This isn't going to go into the review because, well, I've reviewed the regular one. But this, for those who don't know, is a titanium milled clip, very similar to the other one. Fat carbon inlaid, button lock, pyrite. See if we can get it up there where you can see it. Boy, oh boy, that's not wanting to work very well. S90V. Woo. Contoured titanium, not flat. So we've got contoured titanium. No milling on the inside. So solid contoured titanium. Wow, that button lock is barely even flush with the top. Like you can barely. Wow, that's beautiful. I gotta check and see. Because it feels about the same. 327, 311. Wow. 0.16 ounces. I have to do this. 88.1 grams. 92.93. 92.9. Wow. So 88 to 93. 5 grams difference. 5 freaking grams. Where I'm from, that's about $70. Just kidding for those who caught that. I wouldn't know anything about that. If you don't know what that benzene ring is all about, we'll have another discussion later. But that is actually, I mean, wow. I gotta tell you, it's not always that, especially with this one with the titanium flats and everything, and it is the contouring. This one's flat, so the button lock is definitely noticeable. On this one though, with the contour, this is, oh man, this is one of the better button lock designs ever. And I actually need to bring out something I have chastised multiple times for this. I have to dig it out because I don't have it ready. Wasn't expecting to. Where are you, you little monster? All right. So, in fact, I want to show just how far CJRB has come on their button locks, because one of my biggest complaints about the Feldspar button lock is that you can do that, right? You can, in the pinch grip, you can deploy. I had said in my review, if you go and look at my channel in this review, I really wish they had done some relief right here so that this thing, when you engage it, it was completely flush below, right? and all that, instead of always being just a little bit. And there was a way to really get that down below the surface. And I understand how hard it is on contouring, right? It is. And for those of you who don't know, this is the button lock Feldspar AR RPM 9. There is a review of this up on the channel. Go into the playlist, it'll be there. This is contoured titanium. CJRB, same company. They have a relief. The button has a similar bit. It is not convex on the top. It is not rounded on the top. But, oh my God, that is almost completely flush. And the action is fantastic. CJRB did a really good job on this. I was not expecting it to be this good. I mean, I knew it's not cheap, right? These are high-end materials, fully machined titanium, all that. There's a lot of milling time as well as tool cost and all sorts of stuff that goes into this. But man, what an improvement over the Feldspar. The Feldspar button lock is actually pretty good. It's not as bad as some other ones, but you can just reach up and disengage the blade. And without a huge coil there to stop it, all it takes is you just squeeze. Right, so that's one of my biggest complaints about the Feldspar button lock. I love the Feldspar, but the Feldspar button lock fell short for me on that one particular case. And CJRB being the same company, I love to see when a company, it's not saying they listen to me, I can't be the only one who complained, but when they look at something and they continue to make improvements. This is an improvement on their button lock design. I was just going to do the unboxing, but I have to really take time out to say what an improvement in a contoured button lock design for CJRB. Kudos and way to go. This is fantastic, and I hope they continue to take these lessons on. Because quite honestly, there's several other manufacturers in their button lock who haven't learned that same lesson. Like, just hit it with a stupid knife. Wow. S90V. Quick little sharpness test. Oops. Not very good fiber action on that. Ooh, that's smooth too. All right, so some very, very light newsprint here. Nice, good shaving of the paper. I took a little bit of a bite. My shaky hands are probably more of a culprit than the edge itself. Great action, dry, it's out the box. Wow. Well done, CJRB. This is, I don't know if there's any more of these out there. For those of you who recognize this. Actually, this is probably the side that will look, hey, look, Vero. Well done, CJRB. Not only is this contoured titanium with an inlay, but the change to the button lock design makes this extraordinary in the button lock. The pyrite has really been giving CJRB a lot to go with, and well-deserved. And them taking advantage of it and doing all these great things to make this a very, very good tool and companion for your pocket. I actually have one of the reverse ones with the reverse Tonto style blade coming that I really want to try that blade style, but the drop point is great. The look is great. And this higher end titanium inlay, man, 5 grams is worth it. 5 grams of weight to get all that. The contouring is really, really comfortable, you guys. I can't, it's not heavy contouring as you can see, but it's still more than enough to make that significant, noticeably comfortable. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, this is like a lazy boy mixed with the waterbed. No, this is just more comfortable, and it's noticeable in every grip, in every way. Wow. There you go. CJRB Special Edition Pyrites. Actually, that's something. Even the lanyard hole is lightly chamfered and polished. It's not a harsh edge. Wow. In fact, there's not a hard edge on any of it. Amazing. Really, really good. I'm glad you guys were here for this unboxing CJRB Special Pyrite. Again, mini review. This is not a re-review of the Pyrite, but just a box opening, and really kind of a, you guys get to see with me, there's a significant amount of change, and there's just enough difference to really warrant taking a good look. The rest of the knife is standard Pyrite. S90V makes a really good steel for edge retention, if not necessarily the best in toughness. It's not going to come close to the ARPM 9 in toughness. Man, and that, oh, look at that. Those seams on that inlay are real nice. They're not perfect. You can see, I mean, we are talking like, I don't even want to, it's maybe 1/100 of an inch at the most is the single largest gap I see around that. Maybe, and it's probably less than that. Probably less than 10 1/1000ths of an inch. Wow. Really cool. I'm impressed, and I'm glad that this, I have no remorse about this purchase as far as the knife goes. But that is going to end this unboxing, and this is wow, in the unboxing. It's just really good. If there are still any of those out, or if anyone gets a chance, this is not hugely different from the standard Pyrite, but it is not just an upgraded materials. They actually do change it a little bit and make it more of an upgraded knife, and that's really, really appreciated by the people who pay. I mean, honestly, let's be real. Not this one, but the regular G10 version of this is $50. This is a $200 knife. It's not 4 times the knife, but they make it worthwhile by helping you understand that everything in here is a higher quality material that takes more machining time, more human man hours, and more tool wear to produce. And it's probably close to that 4 times. So this still represents an outstanding value. They're not trying to gouge you. The upgrade in materials, the cost of tooling, the cost of human hours is pretty fairly represented in the cost upgrade to this knife. Is it something for everyone? No, because really the utility value isn't necessarily higher. You can get probably at least 80% of the utility out of the base model they do out of this, but for those who do like and appreciate the upgraded materials and stuff, they did a good job and maintain a good value. There it goes. This has been the unboxing of the upgraded, up-leveled CJRB Pyrite with the higher value, I guess, materials. Really well done. Not going to give it a score. This is not for everyone. But you know if this is up your alley. And I can tell you, because it's always going to be a subjective when you start getting up here. To me, it's worth it. And they do a really good job. There's knives that have this kind of build quality. And they're a good 50%. They're in the 250, 300 or higher range. So this is really fantastic to see. And that's going to be it. Really, really cool. So go ahead, take this video, watch it twice, comment as much as you like, be mindful of side effects. Remember to like and subscribe. This has been your dose of Drew. I am said Drew, and you guys have a great rest of your night.